friends, I'm Yoshiller, and welcome back to some more of my Pokemon Scarlet walkthrough. Yes, I'm still working on my Pokemon Scarlet walkthrough. I haven't forgotten about it. I've just been making other projects instead, but I'm making an exception today because today is Pokemon Day! Woo! February 27th! And so, as part of Pokemon Day, the Pokemon Company International released a digital video presentation known as a Pokemon Presents, and they've gotten into the habit of releasing these presentations over the past couple of years, so it's become a bit of an annual tradition, and as part of this Pokemon Presents, they confirmed that Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet shall be receiving downloadable content throughout the year of 2023. And starting today on Pokemon Day, there are some additional tidbits that players can access, and so for today's video, I plan to explore those tidbits. But first, I would like to go ahead and purchase the DLC because the DLC is now purchasable. Now, there are no extra story components or anything like that yet. The DLC is merely purchasable. All the major stuff of the DLC, the extra Pokemon, the extra land to explore, the extra battles, all that, that'll come in the coming months. For now, oh, this isn't the one I want. It's not $94. I should just be able to buy it separately. Yeah, here we go. This is the stuff I wanted. So there's part 1, the Teal Mask, part 2, the Indigo Disc, and what I need is this package, it's the DLC package. So if I go to the uniform set, can I buy it here? There is no purchase button here. Here we go. Pokemon Scarlet, the hidden treasure of Area Zero. As I have Pokemon Scarlet, this is the DLC package that I would like. If you have Pokemon Violet, make sure you get the Pokemon Violet, the secret treasure of Area Zero. All right, so if I purchase this today, whenever the DLC does come out, sometime before the end of the year, I will automatically install it. And I will have access to it once it does install. Yeah, this is the part where I gotta actually pay the funds. All right, folks, don't look. Well, I think it's more expensive than the Scarlet Violet DLC, isn't it? I recall the Scarlet Violet DLC being like $20 or at most 30, but not 35. But all right, I'm gonna get it because I'm gonna use it and I know I'm gonna do videos on it. So there we go. And I got 175 gold points and I gotta make sure I save this because those who purchase the Scarlet Violet DLC, at least today, from now, you see it right down there, from now until October 31st, you can get yourself a Hisuian Zoroark. So this code on screen will only work for me. You need to purchase the DLC separately and use your own code. I already took a screenshot, so I'm good. And then we'll go ahead and back out to the main menu. Thank you, I'm done with the eShop. So the DLC should be installing. There it goes! And as you can see, I have my wired connection today, so it should install more quickly. But the wired connection is also relevant because, well, it always provides a better internet connection. And the internet connection in particular is going to be relevant today because today I also plan to do a couple more raid battles. Not too many, but a couple more. All right, so the game has been updated and I have the DLC purchased, so it looks like I'm all set. Again, none of the actual major content within the DLC is going to be accessible today, but there are some tidbits that players can get by purchasing the DLC today. And even if you don't purchase the DLC, there's still 1 or 2 things that are now active, that are now live as of today, and that's what I plan to showcase. So following this Pokemon Presents, there was an announcement that there would be some specific raid battles, and that's what I want to primarily focus on today. But before I do the raid battles, I would like to access my Hisuian Zoroark that I get for purchasing the DLC before, what was it, October 31st of this year? So let's go ahead and have a look-see. Also, as much as I want to have the downloadable content sooner rather than later, for my own personal selfish gain, I'm so glad the DLC is coming out later because I've got so many other things I need to focus on first. But okay, here we are. Oh yeah, the last thing I did was explore Area Zero and catch the remaining Paradox Pokemon. Well, that's fitting because the 2 primary Pokemon I plan to catch in this video are also Paradox Pokemon. But first, let's catch something that's not a Paradox Pokemon. Let's catch a Pokemon that is still from an older time period, so it may as well be a Paradox Pokemon, but it's not a Paradox Pokemon, it's its own category. It's still a regional form of another Pokemon, but a Paradox Pokemon counts as its own Pokedex entry. But anyway, let's go ahead and go to Mystery Gift. So again, when I purchased the DLC, you folks briefly saw it, I got a code for Hisuian Zoroark, and in case you folks don't see that code when you purchase the DLC, you should still get an email. So whatever email is associated with your Nintendo account, you should get a duplicate code there in your email as well. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. In any case, I've got my code pulled up on another monitor right here. Okay, you're now connected to the internet. All right, so my code is as follows: U3045 8M 23XL 23XL HD DYA. All right, that should be correct. 16 digits fit in there, so I Don't have to worry about accidentally hitting a letter twice. All right, searching for gifts. And that's it, Zoroark Hisuian form. So as of this moment in time, this is the only way to obtain a Zoroark Hisuian form. Otherwise, every other folk will have to wait for this game to get Pokemon Home compatibility, at which point you can transfer a Hisuian Zoroark from Pokemon Legends Arceus. If you were to breed this Hisuian Zoroark, I'm fairly confident that you would still get a regular Unovan Zorua. So take this Zoroark and treat it well. Now, it should go straight to my boxes. Okay, great. And then I want to take this time to talk about Hisuian Zoroark, because technically, it's going to become a member of my team. Maybe not this specific Zoroark, but the reason Hisuian Zoroark is going to become a member of my team is because it is a regional form variation of a Pokemon that is normally already part of my team. See, back in Pokemon Black 2 and White 2, I used a Zoroark, and technically that Zoroark had the trainer ID of a protagonist, or antagonist, depending on how you look at it, a character known as N. So this is a regular Unova Zoroark. This is not the one that's technically on my team. This is just one that I caught in this game for the sake of completing the Pokedex. But this Zoroark is just a regular old Dark-type Pokemon. Where's the one that lets me view the model of it? There we go. This Zoroark right here, one of my all-time favorite Pokemon, definitely my favorite Pokemon from Generation 5. This is a regular Zoroark. The Hisuian Zoroark that I just got, I got to find it. I have been catching a lot of Pokemon because I've been trying to complete the Paldea Pokedex, and it's been taking a lot longer than I thought. But I suppose that's a good thing. There's so many creatures to collect and battle with. All right. And I really filled up 8 boxes, huh? And this isn't even the box that has my team members in it. Let's see. Nope, none of those. Here we are! Hisuian Zoroark in a Cherish Ball, and it's a Goyle. Alright, so this Hisuian Zoroark is technically not a member of my team, but Hisuian Zoroark will be a member of my team once I, eventually, do competitive battles in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. You see, when I have a regional variation of a Pokemon, I feel inclined to add it to my team. That's what I did with Galarian Darmanitan when I got introduced to Sword and Shield, because I already had a regular Darmanitan. Now, this Hisuian Zoroark has access to some special moves. It has access to... Well, actually, let's see what moves it has already. I think these are just the regular moves that Zoroark can learn leveling up anyway. Shadow Ball is actually pretty good on Zoroark as is, but this Zoroark already has Bitter Malice, which is its signature move from Legends Arceus. Here we go. So Happy Hour. This Zoroark has access to Happy Hour and Bitter Malice. So Bitter Malice is a very good move. It lowers the target's attack stat. That can be useful. And also it's a ghost type move. And then Tera Blast. That's fun because this Hisuian Zoroark has a Tera type of Dark. So if you were to Terrestrialize and then use Tera Blast, you get a special Dark type move. But it should still be able to learn Dark Pulse, no? No, maybe that is TM only. I'm not sure. Okay, so speaking of TMs, not that I intend to battle directly with this Zoroark, but it looks like it learns a fair share of moves. Yeah, so when I used to compete with Zoroark, and I used to compete with Zoroark a lot in Sword and Shield, Flamethrower was one of the better moves I could give it. I also really want to give it Trick, but it doesn't look like this Hisuian Zoroark can learn it. It must be an egg move, so I probably can't get that right now. Zoroark with Trick is freaking funny. Whether it's a Dark type Zoroark or a normal Ghost type Zoroark, Zoroark with Trick is one of the best things you can do. All right, whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, and then I can't change its nickname because it's an event Pokemon, but it does have the novelty of having my trainer ID. All right, so I'll tell you what, just for the time being, Nasty Plot boosts Zoroark's special attack stat, which is good because it's a special attacker, but I don't really need that move. I'm gonna go ahead and teach this Zoroark Psychic instead, because its Dark type, or its Ghost type moves will get checked by Fighting type Pokemon and, well, Normal type Pokemon. So we'll go ahead and give it Psychic to deal with Fighting type Pokemon and Normal type Pokemon. And that way, it's only checked by Dark type Pokemon. And at that point, you can give it Focus Blast or Flamethrower. But I mean, I don't really intend to use this Hisuian Zoroark. I guess I could. You know what? Actually, I may as well demonstrate it right now. So first, let's make sure it goes in the same box as my team members. So here's Skeledirge. As a reminder, I have 7 party members right now. Skeledirge has just been boxed in favor of my Paradox Pokemon, that Misdreavus down there after party. But for the time being, let's put Miss Dolphy in the box because I want to demonstrate how Zoroark works. So Zoroark should not be in the 6th slot of your party. It can be any other slot, just not the 6th. And then I'll go ahead and fight this here Deerling. And I haven't caught a Deerling just yet. I guess I could catch one. I don't want to stray too far away from the main focus of this video, but I can go ahead and catch one. Now you might be saying, Yoshiller, why does it say Zoroark, but you're fighting with this Misdreavus thing? Well, that's because Zoroark's ability is Illusion, which gives it the ability to copy the appearance of the Pokemon in your 6th slot, or whatever the last slot is. So if you're only carrying 5 Pokemon, it'll copy the appearance of the 5th slot. But it'll only maintain its appearance until it takes direct damage from the opponent. So until this Deerling actually uses a move on me that hits, there we go. I will maintain this appearance, and now I should appear as Hisuian Zoroark. So I've had a lot of fun using a Unobin Zoroark in my competitive days for this exact reason. Zoroark is also just fast and a decent special attacker. It's held back by its move pool, but now that there's a Ghost normal type Pokemon, in general, Ghost normal type is like a contender for the best typing in the game, because it's only weak to Dark, and it gets 3 immunities, Normal, Ghost, and Fighting. So that's already fantastic typing, making it a good Pokemon. The fact that it's a fast special attacker is fun as well. But I've had a lot of fun just using its ability. So the fact that I can now use this ability on a normal Ghost Pokemon, oh, I'm gonna have some fun. But for now, I suppose this Zoroark can go back in the PC. I don't want to use too many DLC-related things for these final few parts of this walkthrough, at least not until the actual DLC comes out. But there you go, there's Deerling in the Pokedex. That's one less thing I have to worry about later. Okay, so I'm not going to wander around catching too many Pokemon in this video. For the time being, this Deerling, I'm glad I caught it. Like I said, one less Pokemon I have to catch later. But you're out the focus. You need to go over to box 9 with my other Pokemon that I've been catching to complete the Pokedex. And then the Zoroark, you need to go back over to the box that contains my party members. And then when Pokemon Home comes out, I will go ahead and properly use Zoroark. All right, well, I mean, there you go. Decent Pokemon. There you go. Tera type Dark. I mean, I guess that's fun. If anything, you kind of don't want to terrestrialize this Pokemon just because normal Ghost typing is so good. But I guess if you well, it could probably learn the TM for Dark Pulse anyway. I just don't happen to have the TM for it. And then it's Impish by nature, which to me is a little weird. But okay, so let's go ahead and put it back in the PC finally. Let's go ahead and get Nostalfy back out. There we go. Enjoy it, Zoroark, in the Cherish Ball. In due time, you're just going to go to Pokemon Home, but it's nice to have the novelty of this event Pokemon, and it's nice to have a little bonus for accessing the DLC right away. Oh, I just realized there's a downloadable content button. So I guess you can access this button. That'll take you straight to the DLC purchase page, so you don't have to go through the Nintendo eShop like I did. That would have been easier. But okay, anyway, the main thing that I plan to do in today's video are some Tera raid battles, and these can be accessed by players regardless of whether or not they have purchased the downloadable content. I am not online. Let me remedy that. But yeah, there are 2 Pokemon that were announced in today's presentation, and they are both Paradox Pokemon, one that's exclusive to Scarlet version, one that's exclusive to Violet version. And they're probably going to show up right here. Yes, that's them! Walking Wake and Iron Leaves. Walking Wake gets Scarlet version, Iron Leaves gets Violet version. Walking Wake is a Water Dragon type Pokemon with a Water Tera type, while Iron Leaves is a Grass Psychic type Pokemon with a Psychic Tera type. I think Scarlet got the better end of the deal. I mean, a Water Dragon type, that's just awesome! Water Dragon typing is just awesome. That's why I use a Tatsugiri, and here they are! They're both here. Let's go ahead and see if I can take on the Water Dragon, the Walking Wake, first. Although I suspect that these Tera raid battlers are going to be high in demand, so I'm probably gonna have to fight for a slot in one of these. Let's see. Whenever it takes this long to load, I get nervous, but sometimes it works out after taking this long to load. Sometimes. We're checking, and then once I catch one, I'm good, and I don't intend to use these Pokemon as part of my team, even though they're probably really good. Don't intend to use them. These are special event Pokemon that have been released as part of Pokemon Day, and they'll be accessible for at least a week or so, and then I just want to catch them for the novelty of it, figured it kind of fits well into my walkthrough. But then after I catch these 2 Tera Raid Pokemon, that's basically the end of the video. I was not able to join. Okay. Darn it, man, these raids are always so full. Let's see if I can get a random one. I don't know if a random one will throw me into an event-themed raid battle, although I don't necessarily see why not, but let's see what we got here. This is not an event-themed one, although a Steel-type Houndoom? Steel-type Tera Shards would be pretty good. All right. Miss Dolphy would actually be great for this raid battle if I could change her to her hero form, but since I can't do that in a Tera raid battle, as far as I'm aware, we'll go ahead and bring in... I mean, you have fighting moves, but I think Baxbax is the better play because Baxbax has the ability that negates fire moves from affecting him, and he has Earthquake, which is super effective. And this raid filled up immediately. All right, you know what? I'll do it. All I wanted to do was showcase these Tera raid battles, and now I've been basically recording for 20 minutes, and I haven't done that. I showed the Hisuian Zoroark, which is cool, but I wanted to focus on the event that was accessible as of today, these Tera raid battles, and technically I can do this Steel-type Houndoom Tera raid battle anytime, but I don't have Houndoom in my Pokedex, and I could use the Steel-type Tera Shards, and I didn't really want to stray away and catch too many other Pokemon besides the Paradox Pokemon for this video, but alright, I may as well do it. Maybe after I do this raid battle, I'll have better luck trying to access the other raids. So alright, quick Houndoom raid, and someone even brought a Houndoom to fight Houndoom. Actually, not a bad idea, because it'll have, I think Houndoom can get Flash Fire, and then you'll be super effective toward the Steel moves, so not a bad idea. All right, hopefully we can just crush this. Actually, maybe I should cheer us up first. Yeah, let's go ahead and give because I have a feeling everyone's just gonna hone in on this. No one's doing, as far as I'm concerned, no one's doing any of those like bulk up or belly drum stat boosting strategies. Garganackle using Protect is interesting. Okay, well, whatever. All right, we got this. Yeah, already dealing some decent damage, so I'm not even worried. We're gonna be fine. Y'all got that attack boost. This thing isn't gonna deal too much damage to us. So now I can start wailing on it with Earthquake. And thankfully, my Earthquake doesn't hurt my teammates in this game like it did in a raid battle in Sword and Shield. That's why you had to start bringing Pokemon with Stomping Tantrum in Sword and Shield instead. There we go. All right. Just gotta get me a Houndoom real quickly. Gonna get me some extra experience candy. Gonna get me some extra Steel-type Tera shards. And if I'm lucky, maybe I'll get like a mint or bottle cap or something. All right, there we go. Now here's the hard part, but we've still got a sufficient amount of time. I think we can crush this real quickly. And then I'll be done with this Houndoom detour, and then I'm gonna catch the 2 new Paradox Pokemon. I don't wanna detour too much. I don't wanna derail the video. Although it wouldn't be the first time. All right, extra little Houndoom. It is Pokemon Day. All right, technically I didn't even wanna catch that Deerling earlier as well. I really wanted this video to just focus on the 2 Paradox Pokemon, and then I wanted to go back to just completing the Pokedex, and then after that, I could focus on any and all downloadable content related features. But all right, let's just get it. These folks needed some assistance with this Houndoom raid. So I mean, I just want to be the helpful old Yoshiller person that I am, and I just wanted to assist them. That's all. I wanted to showcase myself being a team player on this Pokemon Day. So Bax and I will help these fellow players catch this Houndoom, and in exchange, I will fill up 1 additional slot in my Paldea Pokedex. Does that sound so bad? Very good. All right, there we go. Okay, thank goodness this thing doesn't actually have a Steel-type move, because otherwise that would be super effective toward me and I would probably die. All right, and then this Miraidon should be able to land the finishing blow. That should do it. Although, do I have to click like 1 more move? Fine, then I'll use Glaive Rush. I will finish you off with my signature move! If the animation even goes through. Nope, all right. Oh, good. I am glad that we were able to do this Tera raid battle together. Thank you. And Houndoom, as you're a pretty black Pokemon, I will catch you in a pretty black ball. The Luxury Ball! There we go. And I also suspect that these balls are not going to be as useful for later parts of this walkthrough, so I'll go ahead and use this Luxury Ball up now, because as far as I'm concerned, it still has the same catching chance as a regular Pokeball. They're just more expensive. They look cooler, but you know, I don't have to catch every Pokemon in a Luxury Ball. But for you, because it's a guaranteed catch, may as well use one up on you. Bada bing, bada boom. Got myself the Houndoom. Now let's reap the reward. So aside from catching the Pokemon, I also got a fair share of experience candy. I got 1 Steel Tera Shard. All right. Well, getting that Steel Tera Shard is useful. I just want to know if I can get into a Paradox Pokemon raid. But yeah, I as far as Tera typing goes, Steel is one of, if not the most useful Tera type for most Pokemon. I don't know how useful it is on Houndoom, but it's going to be useful on other Pokemon when I get into competitive. So that 1 Steel Tera Shard, that'll be useful. All right, Houndoom, to the boxes with you! Thank you. All right, I never got Houndour either. Well, that'll be for a different video. I don't want to derail things for too long. Okay, so I showcased a Tera raid battle just so I can get back into the swing of things. Remember how things work. All right, now let's go ahead and see if I can have better luck trying to get into Tera raid battles that primarily focus on these 2 new event Pokemon. It would seem that the Scarlet Beast, the Wandering Wash, whatever it's called. It would seem that the Suicune-based Pokemon that comes with Pokemon Scarlet is the more popular of the 2. But I just want to catch them for the sake of having them. I don't really need to grind these Tera raid battles. I mean, I could, but there are other Tera raid battles I could grind as well. And I feel like of my party members, Tink is probably the best one to go with. It resists psychic moves, it resists grass moves. This thing is base grass psychic type. I do have knockoff if I need a super effective move towards psychic type Pokemon, but primarily I plan to be a team player and hope that my allies can carry. All right, so Astral's bringing a Meowscarada, Jesus, or Jesus, is bringing a Greninja, and Rob is bringing an Annihilate. This ought to be pretty good. It's not the traditional Azumarill Iron Hands belly drum strategy, but I think with enough power and enough coordination, we can get this to work. All right, So just in case, I'll go ahead and give us some attack boosts, defense boosts, and potentially some HP restoration at the beginning of the battle. I shall be the team player because I figure my tink 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 here is intended to take hits and not necessarily be the one who dishes them. At least not in this Tera raid battle. Also, I'm the only one with Scarlet pants here. Yeah, I would continue saying that this one here, Iron Leaf, is not as popular as the other Paradox Pokemon that's available today. Iron Leaf, sorry, plural. And then Electric Terrain, yes, because you are a futuristic Pokemon, a futuristic Paradox Pokemon, you get a boost when Electric Terrain is in effect, whereas prehistoric Paradox Pokemon get a boost when Sunny Day is in effect. All right. That's already a time sink because we gotta spend the first couple seconds of the battle watching that text come by saying you get a boost. Yeah, well, we're gonna get a boost as well. All right, so I'll start with the defense boost. Whoa, we already did a lot of damage to it. Good job, whoever did that. Okay, going for Swords Dance. That's fine. That's why I gave us the defense boost. I didn't know it had Swords Dance. Frankly, I don't know what moves it has in general, but I'm gonna go ahead and keep healing us up. Oh, foul play from the Meowscarada. That's so genius. I'm so bummed out that you fainted already. Oh, foul play is the genius thing to use on this. Because foul play is a dark type move that uses the opponent's attack stat to calculate how much damage it does. And because this thing's been using Swords Dance, that means when you use foul play, you're basically getting like a base 200 power attack. So that was really, whoa, that did so much damage! What the frick? All right, go again. What was that, Psyblade? I don't know if I'm even familiar with that move. Is that a move exclusive to you? Probably. What, that did so much, I wasn't ready for that. Meowscarada, go and foul play it again. We need you to hard carry. Ah, I'm sorry. Oh, you would get a crit. I mean, Leaf Blade does have a higher critical hit ratio, doesn't it? But still, I'm sorry. Whoa, I just saw our time like shoot down there for like a brief second. I was just about to say I think our time goes down. Well, foul play. Go get it. Go get it. Oh my god. Okay, the shield is down. Thank you again, Meowscarada, for the, whoa, okay. Thank you for the foul play. All right, I think if I get in there and Gigaton Hammer, I think if we all just get in there and we all just wail on it real quickly, we can beat this with brute force. It says our time is down, but I'm gonna use lag on our side. Its shield is down. Oh, come on, give it to us. That's some lag right there. Tell me this will still count. It won't even let me select an attack to do. Come on. Yeah, baby! Iron Leaves! All right, well, this is a green Pokemon, so I'm gonna go ahead and catch this in a green Pokeball. As soon as the game lets me. There we go. All right, let me catch it and let me get out of here. Yeah, this is partially the reason why I have the wired connection as well, because I'm fearful that it's gonna disconnect me right at right at the end here. There we go. As long as this animation goes out, we're good to go. I mean, the game still has to save, but at least like, I don't think I can get disconnected from this point. Hopefully I'm not jinxing anything, let me knock on the wood. But there we go! Iron Leaves, the Pokemon Violet Paradox Pokemon that became available as of Pokemon Day in February 2023, is now mine! Thank you! Now, this technically doesn't have a Pokedex entry, at least not at this point of the video, so it should kind of just cut straight to me having it. Great, and I got 2 ability capsules. Hey, that's handy. Not to be confused with an ability patch. An ability capsule will merely let you choose between 2 abilities of a Pokemon if a Pokemon has 2 abilities. So, something like Milotic, which is not in the game right now, but it's coming. But something like Milotic will have competitive for its ability, or it can have Marvel Scale for its ability, and you can switch back and forth as many times as you want with the ability capsule. But if you want to get its hidden ability, well, then you need the ability patch, and that's different. Whoa, what the heck? What is this doing here? What is this little Pokeball icon with a wing on it doing right beside me? That's okay. All right, now that I got the one Paradox Pokemon, let me go ahead and get the other one. Oh, you guys aren't actually supposed to be in this box, but whatever. We'll go ahead and investigate your stats real quickly. So there you go. Psyblade, Leaf Blade, Mega Horn, Swords Dance. So Psyblade, that's got to be a new move. Hang on, I'm not trying to learn the move. I'm just whatever. Even so, seems to be primarily an attacker, pretty fast, very good. All right, and then this other Paradox Pokemon that I'm about to go catch, hopefully, is a special attacker. So I figure maybe Tink 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 isn't the best play there. I'd bring Tatsugiri, who has Storm Drain, so water moves won't work on him, but I'm a little hesitant because you can't really take a hit too well otherwise. Let's see what I can do. Let's see if I can get into this raid right here. Hopefully I can get into this raid and then I can just win and then I can be done with it. That's the hope. Let's catch this Pokemon, have a nice Pokemon day, and then I can get this video exporting and then I can upload it and be done with it. All right, let me see here. Let me see. All right. Come on. Maybe we're in business, folks. Although I did try joining this earlier and it took this long and it disconnected me, but maybe everyone who wanted this Pokemon right now already caught it. And so now it's Yoshiller's time to go inside of a raid battle and try to catch it. And hopefully I'll have similar luck to Iron Leaves, and if we just gotta brute force it. Gosh darn it. No! Man, all I wanted to do was catch 2 Pokemon. That's it. And now instead it's taking me 35 minutes and I'm $35 out for buying the DLC. There we go. And this person's bringing in Iron Hands. Great. What I would like to do is I would like to bring a Pokemon that can take some hits. Maybe Baxbax is the way to go again, because he'll resist water moves. Fry Guy is definitely not the way to go. I don't know if Fry Guy's ever going to be the way to go. Yeah, of my party members, I mean, if Miss Dolphy had Water Absorb, that'd be good, but it's so much better that she doesn't have Water Absorb. It just means that she's not great for Tera raid battles. So I probably should go with Baxbax then. All right. Hopefully we can do this. Someone bringing Iron Hands makes me a little more faithful, but I'm afraid that everyone's just going to be wailing on this Pokemon, and the Iron Hands is probably going to try to go for this belly drum strategy, and it's not going to be able to it's not going to get a chance to set that up because everyone's going to be attacking it so quickly. But I'll see what I can do. And it's still my intention to be a support player, so I'll see if I can heal up the Iron Hands or give us defense boosts or something. But here we go. The Wandering Welch, or whatever it was called. The Wandering Wrench. That's a shiny Ampharos. Boom, baby. I can respect it. All right, the Walking Wake. And there we go. It's setting up Sunny Day, which is interesting. Yeah, so that gives it a stat boost. Cool. And I'm gonna sit through this text. Okay. So I'm gonna cheer us first. I'm gonna go ahead and give us the defense boost first, because if that friggin' Iron Leaves is anything to go by, this is gonna hurt. Oh, I probably should have gone for health first, because Iron Hands is gonna go for belly drum. That's okay. Hopefully we can all take hits here. All right, come on. That's primarily for the Ampharos. All right, Hydro Steam, that's a new move. Let's see how Baxbax takes it. Good job, Baxbax! Dragon typing coming in clutch. There we go. Someone else went for health. Oh, well, thank you. So it was a good thing that I went for the defense boost. Okay, so now we have that for the remainder of the battle. And now Iron Hands is at max attack. I will go for heal up again, just in case. You're going for Drain Punch. Very good, decent damage. We get a few more of those off and we'll be set for sure. Okay, I'm trying to heal us up. Oh, okay, so my previous request to heal up didn't even go through. Here we go, let's try it again. All right, healing us up. I'm gonna get me a Walking Wake, darn it. Here we go. Okay, we're all, okay, Noble Roar, that boosts your special attack? I think. No, it lowers my attack. Well, I'm not super worried about that. Okay, and you're Thunder Punching it. That should bring us to more than halfway, and then it's gonna put its shield up, right? Oh, wow, yeah, we're almost there. Okay, thank you to this Iron Hands. All right, we should have a sufficient amount of time to be able to take this down. All right, nullify the stat changes and abilities. Okay, so Iron Hands no longer has its attack boost. I don't know if it's gonna go for Belly Drum again. It might. We're gonna find out in just a moment. Okay, don't worry, guys, I got this. I got one more little defense boost I can give us, or a heal up if we'd like that as well, if the game will let me. Clock is ticking away. Okay, all right, so I'll go ahead and heal us all up because I mean, at least you guys are looking a little dire. So here we go, boom. And then I guess we're just wailing on it from here. All right, how much damage we doing? Ampharos, not doing a whole lot. Iron Hands, not doing a whole lot. I don't really think I'm gonna do a whole lot either, but I'll see what I can do. Dragon Pulse, oh, frick! I wasn't sure you'd have a dragon move. Okay, well, then I guess I better start wailing on it. There we go. I don't have a move that's super effective to water, but Glaive Rush is the strongest thing I can use on you right now. Oh man, we're gonna be cutting it close, but we can do it! We can absolutely do it, here we go. Frick, no! All right, Iron Hands, I need you to carry. All right, I contributed, I healed you guys up, and I used Glaive Rush on it once. Go Thunder Punch it. Come on, and the Leaf Blade, okay. I think if we all just get in one more move each, we'll all deal enough damage to take down the shield, take out the remainder of its health, and be good to go. Come on, just make sure you get your input in before the timer goes out. Did we get it? The Iron Hands terrestrialized if it's going for Drain Punch. Okay, come on. I see the ever so slightest amount of time remaining on the timer. I think this counts that we all got our hits in time. There we go. Thank you. Oh, I'm glad that worked out. I don't want to have to do all that again. Thank you, Iron Hands, for the hard carry. Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and catch this Pokemon in a blue Pokeball then. Caught the green Pokemon in a green Pokeball. I'll catch this one in a blue Pokeball. The Dive Ball. There you go. Plus, I think the Dive Ball just matches your aesthetic overall. There we go. This is for Walking Wake. All right, so the Iron Leaves, when I caught it, that gave me ability capsules. Will this do the same thing? Or will I get some other sort of novelty item? Will I get ability patches? That would be hype. Those are pretty rare. Let's see, so some experience candy, some water Tera shards. We got pearl strings, we got a mint, and a bottle cap. All right, bottle cap's good. Bottle cap's good if you want to get into competitive. Saves you some time. All right, no ability capsules or ability patches, but I am glad that I got those from catching Iron Leaves at all. And folks, those are the 2 new Paradox Pokemon that are available in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet as part of Tera Raid battles. I don't recall how long they're going to last, but it is going to be limited. So you may as well get them sooner rather than later. Besides, everyone's playing right now anyway, so if you're watching this video on or close to Pokemon Day of 2023, now would be the perfect time to try and catch them. So let's go ahead and look at this Walking Wake stats real quickly before I move all these Pokemon to the proper PC boxes. So there it is. It's Suicune if it were a dinosaur. I kind of like it. Always kind of liked Suicune. There you go. And then, yeah, so there we go. Now I can look at the move. Hydro Steam. The user blasts the target with boiling hot water. This move's power is not lowered in harsh sunlight, but is boosted by 50%? It gets stronger in the sun? Busted. This Pokemon already gets stronger in the sun. I guess that's why they did that. All right. So you three Pokemon that I caught today, 2 event Pokemon and a Houndoom, you guys go here. Because next time I do a part in this walkthrough, I'm going back to completing the Pokedex. And with any luck, I'll be done completing the Pokedex in hopefully like 2 or 3 more videos. We'll see. For now, these 2 extra Pokemon that I caught are not part of the Pokedex, but catching Pokemon like Houndoom and Deerling are part of the Pokedex, so it kind of makes up for it. Okay, there's one more thing I'd like to do. It is not this. I gotta remember where it is. Okay, so this button that I gave attention to earlier, this downloadable content button, you can go here, regardless of whether or not you purchased the DLC or not, but once you have purchased the DLC, you gain access to new clothing items. So I'm gonna go ahead and access those. Those are accessible as soon as you get the DLC. It's still gonna come to me through a mystery gift. Excellent, I'll take it. I'm glad that I can demonstrate the mystery gift animation a couple of times in this walkthrough, because there will only be so many times when I can access mystery gift in this game. Then eventually Generation 10 is gonna come out and mystery gift isn't gonna work in this game anymore, so enjoy it while you can. All right, so we got the clothing items, great. And now if I press left on my D-pad, there we go, took a second. All right, and there, and now I have new uniforms. So I'm currently wearing the winter uniform. That's how I look, right? Green beanie, long pants, great. So the new spring uniform looks like this. All right, all right, all right. The new autumn uniform looks like this. Whoa, those are some short shorts. The new winter uniform looks like this. All right, and I'm sorry, I skipped over the new summer uniform, that's my bad. New summer uniform looks like this, yikes. Okay, well, you know, I like the green shorts. Can't I get some green pants? This would have been, I wish I could mix and match. I wish I could mix and match. All right, well, I wanted to wear a DLC-related outfit for the remainder of this walkthrough, but I'm kind of content with the outfit I had prior to the DLC. I gotta say, so while Pokemon Scarlet got the better Paradox Pokemon Violet got the better uniforms, and it's not like I can get the Pokemon Violet uniforms of Pokemon Scarlet, so Pokemon Violet kind of stays winning because they can access the Pokemon Scarlet Paradox Pokemon anyway. But okay, let's see here. Those shorts are just way too short, man. And like, this is the only other one with pants, but then I gotta put this shirt on with it. Man! I've only got 4 options here, and I've got gripes with all of them. I mean, they all look fine, but as far as what I want to wear, it's basically none of these. All right, maybe I'll do the spring uniform. I prefer wearing pants to shorts, but it's fine. At least this has green, like a dark green pair of shorts. It kind of matches my bag. It kind of matches the beanie. I guess of the 4, the new spring uniform is the one I like the best. And it's also like, we're approaching spring. Right now, I'm recording this on February 27th. Spring is the next season. There we go. So I'll wear this outfit for the remainder of the walkthrough. I figured that much is fine. Isn't that right, Miss Dolphy? Do you approve? Where are you going, Miss Dolphy? What are you doing? Do you approve the outfit? Aw, very cute. All right, so I won't use the Hisuian Zoroark that I just got until I'm done with the main game / post game of this walkthrough. And then I intend to cover the downloadable content for this game as well, and we'll see if I obtain any other Pokemon at that time. But for now, that wraps up this part of my Pokemon Scarlet walkthrough, and I'd like to thank you all for watching. Once again, happy Pokemon Day! I hope to see you all in future videos. I will wrap up this walkthrough in due time, I promise. But for now, bye-bye, humans! Whoosh! Hey, thank you for watching my video. If you want to continue to support my content, the best thing you can do is like this video and subscribe to my channel. All you have to do is click the little buttons down below. Also, please be sure to follow me on Twitter to stay up to date with my video schedule. My tag is @RealYoshiller. I hope to see you all in future videos. Bye-bye! Whoosh!